pots. Yo, this your boy Trick Daddy Dollars. Welcome to another episode of Bitch, I Got My Pots. And you know I'm a representative. I'm a Dade County representative. Today, I got my main man in here. I'm gonna tell y'all in a little bit who he is. Somebody I've been familiar with for years. Met him years ago. He a real representative of his city, of his town. And one of the first things I ever let him taste from the crib was the conch fritter. He used to call it Conch. And I let him taste the conch fritter, and he felt like it was amazing. So today I'm gonna do something a little different for him. As you see, I'm cutting up all the peppers. So I get the yellow bell pepper. Now I'm doing the green bell pepper, and I'm not gonna do it too small. I'm gonna do it big enough, just in case of anybody who eat it who don't like peppers, they can just avoid it all at once. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cooking a Caribbean specialty, the conch. I'm doing a little stew, the stew way. Now a lot of people do it a lot of different ways. A lot of people are very sensitive, have sensitive stomachs, and a lot of people don't like spices. This gonna be a little spicy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, this gonna be a little spicy. There's been a lot of going on in TV and politics and all that. You know me, I'm a starter, cause I always start, nobody else don't wanna start, and I always got an unpopular opinion. And I'm gonna tell you this, shout out to Will Smith for slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. I would've slapped the shit out of his ass too. He need his ass slapped. A lot of time, what a lot of people don't know is this. The jokes on TV shows, talk shows, award shows, they have writers that write these things. They are pre-warned. They have teleprompters that they have it on. If you're my man, I'm not gonna make a joke out of your wife, her health, or even if she didn't have health problems. Keep my wife's name out of your fucking mouth. I bet you those words echoed in his fucking head all night while his ear was ringing. I would have punched him in his shit. And I like Chris Rock, but some things we have to have decency. Some things you gotta have morals too. Some things you just got to know that it's not right. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're cool with me, and I'm cutting up the conch right now, I'm gonna put the conch in this boiling water here, and you know that this is some fresh conch. I don't know, Seal, where you got this conch from? Nassau or the Bahamas, Nassau, Bahamas, or you get it from Freeport, or this Honduras conch here? Okay. Cause they got Turks and Caicos got conch, and other people got conch. But when us as not just black people, people of color, we can't let a few dollars turn us into a modern day person that clowns people. And I know, I used to get on Wendy Williams a lot. But you know, Wendy Williams was one of the first ones that ever did this. And I just think that that's her lane. So if you're a comedian, you're a real funny comedian, find you some other to joke about. Not about nobody's wife, not about nobody's family. Stay out of the master bedroom and the children's room, and it's all gold. You could have joked about Will. And I was watching on slow-mo, and Chronic was like, "You ain't see that, huh? Rewind it." Chris Rock started to hit his head back. Yeah, right. Chris Rock wasn't finna do it. And this is not just a cooking show. This is a show where we get low, down, and dirty. We say what we want to say. I'll be right back with my special guest. Y'all keep it locked. Keep it tuned right here. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. YouTube, Facebook, follow me on Instagram. I am the Dade County Mayor. I'll be right back.
I'm Tamara, and this is another episode of Trick Daddy's I Got My Pots. Here are the top 6 highest selling Kanye West albums of all time in the United States. Number 6, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, released November 22nd, 2010. It went 3 times multi-platinum on November 23rd, 2020. This album contains the song Monster. That song is most talked about because of the verse from Nicki Minaj. It is said to have solidified Nicki's career as arguably one of the greatest rappers of all time, holding her own on the track with Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and of course Kanye West. Nicki has said that Kanye told her that he was, quote, taking a chance to put the song on his album because people would say it was the best verse on the album. Number 5, 808s and Heartbreaks, released November 24th, 2008. It went 3 times multi-platinum on November 23rd, 2020. He really brought that computer love vocoder sound to the album, especially with the chart-topping song Heartless. Number 4, Late Registration, released August 30th, 2005. It went 4 times multi-platinum on November 23rd, 2020. And one thing that Late Registration taught us is to steer clear of those gold diggers. Number 3, College Dropout. It was released February 10, 2004 and went 4 times multi-platinum on November 23rd, 2020. And I still think it was crazy that he sung with his mouth wired shut for the song Through the Wire. Talk about determination. And you got to know about number 2. Jay-Z and Kanye West Watch the Throne. It was released August 12, 2011, and it went 5 times platinum September 15th, 2011. Number 1 is Graduation, released September 11, 2007, and it went 5 times multi-platinum November 23rd, 2020. And after I tell you the top hits on this album, you'll see why. It contains Stronger, Good Life featuring T-Pain, Flashing Lights, and Can't Tell Me Nothing. And remember, this list is not an opinion. It is based on album sales in the United States. Facts. Courtesy of the RIAA. Which Ye album did you have in heavy rotation? Jump in the comments and let us know. Either way, I'm Tamara, and this has been another Top 5 on Trick Daddy's Bitch I Got My Pot.
I got my pot. Yo, this your boy Trick Daddy Dollars, and welcome back to Bitch I Got My Pots. Now, I told y'all before I had a real representative, of his whole state, his whole city, his town. Matter of fact, might as well say you've been staying down here for about 25 years. Give that for my boy, Terror Squad Original, Joey Crack.
My brother Trick Daddy Dollars, man. Hey, yo, Trick, man, let me tell you something, man. I love your setup here. That conch, I seen you cut that thing up. You put me on the conch.
Hey, what video was it?
Yeah, we was in Pork and Beans.
Yeah,
and you brought the
sugar video.
Yeah, and you brought out the whole fryer. And you saw, I'm like, what the hell? He really know how to cook. And then that's the first time I ever had that. And it was so good. To this day, I eat it all the time. I love it in salad. Conch, yeah. But it's conch. But listen, conch, does it come from Miami or Oakland?
Conch isn't, well, okay, so you already know. Like you, nobody from Miami is a European.
It's so diverse.
We're island boys. We're multicultural. Not only do we have Cubans, we got Colombians, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Bahamians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians. We got people from Virgin Island.
Planet Earth is here in Miami.
It's right here.
South America.
And you know, Bahamas.
So Bahamas is where the conch is caught, right?
The conch is caught in all of the
Caribbean islands,
like the Bahamas, like you got Turks and Caicos. This is Honduras conch here. Haiti got conch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All those islands.
It's so good, spots. Man. Because I know when we go in the Bahamas, it's always on the menu, no matter where you go.
Yeah.
That conch is there.
What they do is they have a big nest in a bed. I'm putting some complete seasoning in here. I got to get you this too. I didn't bring none for you today, but this is the Sunday seasoning. This goes on anything but girl. I put it on the girl and I gave her a real bad yeast infection. I should have did that. I felt real bad. It goes on everything but girl. I add a little oil in here. So now you're gonna start getting the good aroma that's coming from the conch. And remember, it's real. The conch is real salty. So now you're gonna start getting the the good aroma that's coming from the conch. And remember, it's real. The conch is real salty because it is a saltwater snail, right? So when you have to rinse it real good, because if you boil it before rinsing it real good, it'll surge and bubble up all over the stove if you're not paying attention.
So you actually have to know how to cook conch. Otherwise, you might lose some conch a couple of times before you get it right.
And the key to the tender conch, Joey, is this. The key to the tender conch is this. There's a way you get it out the shell. You poke a hole in it and you have to snatch it out. If you scare it, it locks up and it becomes real hard to buy. So
we was in the Bahamas for Khaled's birthday, and we had a dude, he came with the conch in front of us and he made the hole. He pulled the thing out.
And it was moving still, right?
Yeah, it was so good.
That's the best. That's the best.
That was like, damn, man. Like, I don't know. I don't feel sorry when I go pick out a lobster and he's still alive and then I eat the lobster. I don't feel bad, man. I never have.
I know when I pick my girl up and eat her, she don't feel bad. So I ain't no sister.
What is this right here? This green stuff.
That right there is fresh thyme. That's always gonna give me the for some reason, thyme, basil, bay leaf is a West Indian secret when it comes to all their meals for some reason.
So it brings out that flavor. Because I know Rich the barber here, every time we go to eat and he got the green shit on top of it, he get mad as hell at the restaurant.
Well, that's part.
Why you put the green shit?
The green shit is
that ain't the time.
That ain't it. No, that ain't it.
They do that to make it look cute, but
yeah, they put
in
some
what's that, tomato?
Them stewed tomatoes. So it's all coming together right now. You see the kind of flavors coming together right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it. I'm gonna let it cook because the conch has cooked enough. Because remember, you can eat this raw.
Yeah, we eat it raw all the time.
And it's been known. There's a big thing out there that says conch is an aphrodisiac.
Oh, so it gets you right.
It's not the conch.
It's not the conch.
The male conch has a piston in it, and y'all can Google it. It has a piston where at the back of it you pull a little worm out, and it's more potent than a Viagra.
So that's that thing.
I swallow.
So I gotta get one in the. When I'm in the island, I gotta pull the thing out the male conch to have that.
Man, you do that, you gonna have another little baby. You do that. Last time I ate one of them, Joe, my harder than the F-cat. I'm telling you, man. I had to go find me something. So now I can add my carrots.
So carrots big in the stew. Carrots is big in the stew. The carrot.
The carrots and the potatoes and the tomatoes. If you ain't got carrots, tomatoes, and potatoes, it don't make a stew. Now I told C to get me some okra, and he didn't do it. But I went to get some okra.
That okra real. That okra only for the real ones. My father used the okra all the time.
C claimed, "Oh, I love okra." Explain that to me, C.
Right.
Where the hell the okra?
You're right. I was supposed to get okra.
And you always say,
I'm trying to get okra right now.
Nah, we ain't got time to get the okra.
Actually, we have time after the next break. But before we go to the next break, I need you to tell the people. I see you. You kept your family real safe during the pandemic. You was in one of your getaways, hideaways.
I was in my house right here in Miami. I never left for like a year and 4 months.
Whoa.
I ain't leave.
So you took it serious.
I took it too serious.
I caught COVID 15, 16 times.
That's what I'm talking about. But you're used to it already. I caught it one time, Christmas time.
Was it bad?
Nah, man. It was
you just couldn't taste.
It was I'm a fat motherfucker. I taste through the COVID.
Oh, okay.
So they was still feeding me during the COVID. Everybody was like feeling sorry for me, ringing the bell. I had all type of food and shit, but I'm the only fat guy that could taste during the COVID.
That was the worst thing. I couldn't taste the weed.
I felt like
I couldn't taste the other stuff. I couldn't taste nothing.
Temperature of 105.
Well, people died. And COVID's a real deal. A lot of people we know died. And the thing with me, I'm so blessed that I ain't gonna lie to you, it was light on me. It played with my breathing. You know what I'm saying? When I caught it, it was like, but you know, I don't smoke.
You think it was mostly a mental thing when it came to...
All the way mental.
All the way,
because when I started I told my man, he almost died from COVID, Chef Mark. He's a chef. So I said, yo, chef, man, I'm having problems with breathing. He ran to the house. He brought some shit that you put on your finger. It'll tell you if you breathe. I was breathing perfect. It was mental.
Yeah.
So thank God I got that so I could calm down on the, you know,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta take I think you gotta take an Ambien when you got COVID just to calm you down no matter what.
Now that right there was the flour and water mixture.
That
right?
makes it a little thicker, right? Then it's just
thicker.
that thin stuff.
Right.
See, I don't know how to cook, but I've been watching some people cook. Man,
What you cook?
nothing.
You ain't.
You don't cook nothing.
Nothing.
Big
It's
boys
disrespect. It's disrespect. Maybe some cereal. You know what I'm saying? Here's some
Now
cereal right
I'm
quick
gonna
up.
add this paste in here.
Now here's some cereal up. You know what I'm saying? I don't cook nothing. And it's a shame because my father and my mother cook. But, you know, I just ain't, you know, my wife cook incredible too. I just can't cook.
So let me ask you another question. Are you more Puerto Rican or more Cuban? And I know your wife is Colombian. So what?
We got everything in
So
there.
you Cuban and Puerto Rican
Yeah,
mix?
Cuban and Puerto Rican.
Boy,
Oh, that's why you been here. That's
My
why
mother
you
over
been
here, yeah, all my family down here too. So it's I think I'm both. I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm both.
because
you
Don Cartagena, that's like Cartagena. I think of
Colombia.
Colombia. Every time I see Don Cartagena, that's how I pronounce it.
Yeah, that's just, I don't even know how I got that name, but I got it though. You know what I'm saying?
I know how you got it. This is how you got it too. Hold on, let me see. I got something down here for him. Let me see. You not a cook? You still not a cook?
Oh,
You not a cook?
baking soda. I got baking soda.
I don't know if you still know how to cook, you know?
Man, it's crazy. This thing's still making money out here, huh? This baking soda, huh?
No, you know what's crazy though? What's crazy is all the things that they tax, they make money off of. If we get caught with it in the wrong element, it would be considered as paraphernalia.
1,000,000%. And what's
That's from
crazy
the
is,
bags to the razors to the beakers.
well, you see, the weed right now is legal all over. The cannabis, there's people still in jail for 10, 20, 30 years over the cannabis.
So they're gonna have to do, and you know
They're
what?
gonna have to redo that thing and restructure it.
But you know
let
what?
some
No,
people come
they
home.
playing tricks. I'm gonna tell you the mind trick that they're playing. They're leaving it. They're making it. I'll get some of this shit out of here, and I'm gonna make it a little thicker. They're making it. They're leaving it legal on a state level, but still illegal on the federal
level.
See, that's the.
And you can't put the money in the bank.
That's the. That's the way that they're gonna try to buck instead of giving these dudes sentence reductions. There's the stuff they're gonna try to buck. They're gonna try to use that. They're gonna try to use that to keep them dudes locked up. And that's
My thing is, it's time to let the black and brown eat. You know what I'm saying?
let us do
And
something.
so,
Everybody else done got off.
Everybody
God
got
damn.
off. He don't let us get off. Like, he got off in the liquor. You got off in everything. Let them get a little cannabis. We seem to know it a little bit better than everybody.
Right.
And
You know
all the
what
white
I'm
boys
saying?
getting rich off of it right
Oh,
now.
they getting crazy rich. So they
it's
you
not
know,
gonna kill
it's
nobody.
legal now, so they up in there. You know, they know a thing about cannabis. What's crazy is, in New York City, in New York City, they made it legal to smoke. I never smelled more weed in my life. Not coming from black and brown, coming from white people.
Oh,
Asian.
yeah,
but that's been-
That is everywhere. No. It's like legal now. So like this blowing. Like there ain't no way to tell your kid, what's that smell, daddy? Like that's everywhere. You got to tell them, yo, it's weed. Like it ain't no more hiding this. They outside the building everywhere, the restaurant, everybody. The weed in the air.
Damn.
So it's almost like, you know, finally everybody can come out and say, yo, I smoke weed.
Right.
And it actually amazes me. I have dinner sometime with some people I never thought would have smoked weed in my life, and they just pull out the pen, hit the pen one time. I'm like, oh, they
I'm
get
surprised you ain't got a weed deal. You got one?
No, we're working on big things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cannabis up in New York. We're gonna open up some dispensaries, you know, God willing. No, we're working working on big things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Cannabis up in New York. We're gonna open up some dispensaries, God willing, and take it another level. I'm gonna try to introduce myself to weed again, cause the first time I ever smoked weed, I ran out the house butt naked. Wow. This girl gassed me to smoke weed. I run out the house naked 4 a.m. I was Fat Joe already too. Ooh. So she's in the car like, Joe, get in the car. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm catching a heart attack. I need to go to the doctor. So she gassed me. I get in the car. She spin around the block. I go in the crib, take like 7 showers, start laughing. But I ain't with it again. Ooh. And every night, especially here in Miami, every night we in the studio, there's a pot of weed. Like Conch is weed and they enjoying this shit. You don't know how many times I looked at them and I said, yo, but I don't think nobody want to see Fat Joe butt naked running down Biscayne Boulevard.
Let me tell you the difference. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna dib and dab in the weed thing, but I'm gonna tell you this, and you have to be at least 40 years old to understand what I'm saying. Reefer.
Yeah.
Was way potent. Way more effective
than what's going on
than the
now.
stuff that's going on now.
Oh man, thank God, because once I own the joint, I'm gonna have to smoke some.
What's going
you gotta
on
be a
now,
product of your product. You don't eat the comp, then the show ain't official. Right. So if Fat Joe gonna open the fucking weed supermarket, I gotta smoke a blunt.
You gotta know if it's
at
gas.
At the ribbon cutting, I gotta be like this.
You gotta know it's gas. See, do me a favor. Stop stirring my damn pot. See,
I'm hungry, bro.
No, but don't stir my pot no more. We not gonna
You know
fight
what's
in front of
crazy
companies.
is I'm leaving here. I'm going to see my moms and pops, and for them, it's too important to cook for me. Like I be telling them too, like, Mom, please don't. They old already. The minute I walk in, it's almost like I press a button. They in the kitchen, they cooking. But they old school, so they cook with lard, all type. Every time I eat, the food is amazing, but halfway driving home, I got to duck off to the bathroom, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. What type they throwing in there?
What it is, well, I'm gonna tell you what's the problem. The problem is not what they're doing. The problem is what you're doing now. Once you go to eating good and taking care of yourself, it's hard to go back.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's hard. I'm telling you, sometimes when I want to eat bad and I walk up in the bad eatings, you know what I'm saying? The fried chicken, the mac and cheese, the this. I feel that so quick. Like I'm eating it and it's like, oh shit, Joe, the body just letting you know, like, yo, we've been off this. Like, well, here, you went back into the devil's lair.
One
of
my homeboys who don't eat pork no more, he said once he ate another piece of pork, he wanted to throw up instantly when it touched his mouth.
I ain't eat pork in 12 years since I was 12 years old.
Your mom still eat pork, don't it?
Oh, they love that.
All the people in your family still eat the same shit.
Every single day I walk in the door, and my father, he sit me down and be like, you with the religion, right? I'm like, yo, Pop, you gotta check. He think I'm Muslim. No, you with the religion, right? That's what happened. You like the guy, the Arabic, the fat guy, Khaled. I said, yo, Pop, I'm not Pop, yo no soy Muslim. Chill, he don't understand how you could be Latino and don't eat pork. Yeah. But I ain't been eating pork since I'm 12 years old.
That's because you moved to Miami, you eating all the fancy restaurants. Like, what you like eating here when you come in?
Man, Miami got everything.
Miami got everything. You can get whatever you want.
It ain't like last night we ate in El Molino over there in Aquilina. So I took Rich, I'm with Rich the Barber, one of my best friends. Rich want to go somewhere, he can see people and shit like that.
Right.
Last night I told him, do you want to eat some good shit, man? Right. Do you want to eat some, not no fancy shit. Yo, what's up? Yo, do you want to eat?
Right.
He said, yes. So I said, yo, let's go eat El Molino. We sat down, ate some shrimp franchise, some pasta, some cheese and shit. This was so good. Everything he was like, oh my God. I said, yo, bro, man, we spending all this money on this just to wave at people and see who's around and who's this. We got to go to the real shit and eat the real shit.
You got to go to Sundays too.
Sunday's amazing. Everybody, let me tell you something. It's the craziest, right? I went to Publix one day and I got me a beef bologna sandwich with yellow cheese and mustard. And while a girl, I picked this, I don't know why. I picked this sandwich. I just felt like I was back in the Bronx. I need that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know that's a poor man's meal, right? So I do that. The lady said, oh, you must want to go to Sundays, Trick Daddy's. I said, what you said? She said, that's the finest food in town. You got to go to Sundays. You know how to eat. That's where you going to find the stuff you want to eat. Because I'm up in there eating that real, you know, the streets know. He got the spot.
When I go, and listen, when the girl was telling me, why you got that Spam in your cabinet? I'm like, you never ate Spam? I sliced up Spam real gentle, then fried it real light, put that mayonnaise and mustard, and throw some banana pepper juice. Just flick the juice on the banana pepper juice. Then flick it across that something, cut it in half.
The best you ever ate in your life, huh? I'm telling you, it ain't nothing like. Let me tell you. Yo, Che, let me tell you something. It ain't nothing like growing up poor, being hungry as hell, and make some like, you know, it don't make no sense. Every man with the 3 pieces of pasta you got left, 4 crackers and shit, tomato,
all
like,
leftover,
who gives a
they leftover ham for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Who give a
fried rice?
Oh no, it's going.
Oh, the egg fried rice. Yeah,
sardine sandwiches.
You know, last week. I mean, it's no big deal, but last week we could have ate everything we wanted. I told my wife, I said, listen, I want some rice, some fried egg on there, little ketchup on the side, a little avocado. That's what I want. She's like, damn, you don't want no Mr. Child? You don't want no. I'm like, nah, man.
Well, that was your cheat day?
Nah, it was just, you know, I told her that's what I wanted. I wanted that real. I told my father what I'm eating, what I ate. He said, oh, that's lazy people food. That's lazy. That those shots early. Like, yo, that's lazy people food. Y'all ain't really want to cook.
Oh, man.
Crazy, man.
So what else you got cooking in the kitchen? I know you got all the sneakers in the world. You got to bring a sneaker shop.
Well, we cooking. We you know, we open up businesses in the hood. You know, at this point, we got to diversify. You know, a lot of people try so hard to forget where they from or leave the hood. But me, I invest in the hood. I build $1 million clothing stores in the middle of the projects. And I got a school in the last one. I built the school, computers for the kids. They come learn after school, and they give them incentives. You know, so everything with us is about empowering our people and letting them know that their money matter, you know, and that they matter, and that if you do make it successfully out the hood, there's nothing wrong with coming back, passing the baton, and opening up businesses.
Y'all hear that? And I'm not talking about business just to say you got a business. I'm talking about your business should be profitable for you or your community or your people. If it's not, if you could pay the bills and it don't cost you a dime to help your community, God gonna bless you. You gonna get your blessing somewhere else.
Yeah, and you know we empower the people. You know we got girls, single parent moms. You know they managers of the store. They make big money. You know what I'm saying? Everybody good. You know the billionaire. You know I got a mentor. He's a billionaire. His name is J.R. Rodinger, and so I was like under his wing for about a good 5-6 years, where I was with him every day and I was soaking it up. And the only way to get that real money is you gotta break everybody off. Everybody has to feel like they own the spot. Why is somebody gonna stop somebody from stealing from you when you're not around? Why? Because that's their spot.
Right.
They feel like we own this. Yeah. Sometimes they think they own this so much. They tell me, yo, Joe, the sneaker come out Saturday. You can't get it on Thursday. You must not know who the owner is. Go get my now, right? But the point is, everybody do good. Everybody's happy. Yeah. That's the whole point. And you empower your people. And you know, sometimes they get emotional. And Joey, we never knew. Nobody ever treated us like this. I'm like, look, as long as you're doing the right thing, as long as you're taking care of the store, as long as you're taking care of the people, because that's the most important. Like when you come in my stores, they say, welcome to Up NYC. If you don't say, welcome to Up NYC. Like when you come in my stores, they say, welcome to Up NYC. If you don't say, welcome to Up NYC, and make people feel welcome, I can't with you. It's just simple as that.
You heard it, right? Whenever y'all in New York, make sure y'all stop by. And what borough is this store in?
We got Bronx, Harlem, and Washington Heights. So we got everything covered so far.
Dade County next.
Dade County, you know, I promised Danny, you know, when I opened the store, I'm gonna tell you a real Miami story. When I opened my store, it was lines around 3 corners. No bull, 3 corners.
Like Sundays.
20,000 people or some waiting online, right? I get a phone call from my brother. I've been going there forever, Danny Shoe Gallery.
Right.
So he called me, yo, congratulations. He said, Joe, can you promise me something? Please promise me something. I said, what, Danny? He said, you will not open a store in Miami, Joe. Please don't open a store in Miami. I said, yo, Danny, you got that, man. You've been treating us like family.
Shouts out to
I
Danny.
don't wanna. I might have to go to Fort Lauderdale or something. Take it out from Dade to Fort Plantation, you know, because there's some money to be made out here. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Hey, we right here chopping it up. I'm my boy Joey Crack, representing NYC, Cuba, and Colombia. Now keep it locked right here to the Trick Daddy Daddy's show. I got my pops. We'll be right back.
I got my pops.
Now this the part of the show where we talk about what's cooking in your kitchen. So I got my dog, Keith Wallace, Brown Sub representative. That's Dade County. What's up, my boy?
How you doing, my brother? Appreciate the love, man.
What you gonna
Appreciate
do?
the love. I'm gonna do a little something, man. I'm gonna do a little something, you feel
All
me?
right, go ahead.
I got a problem with these rap talking about they gonna shoot me first. I don't take you serious. You got a 45 in your Gucci purse. How you a real man with your eyebrows and your lashes done? That's why the black woman can't find a man when she asks for one. They say, Keith, they gonna kill you. Boy, you talk with no filter. Man, I remember restaurants had signs that said they serve no. You ain't had a problem with that. That's why you got a problem with me. So I'm gonna tell you what the real problem is. See, the problem is the problems you see with your selective hearing, only hear what you wanna hear, and your selective touching, only feel what you wanna feel. That's a metaphor. Picked up the book and I read some more. The Dead Sea Scrolls, just know that I'm ready for war. When the vision gets too blurry, I just hope you look at it clearer. Told that woman I see God every time I look in the mirror. Shit. Somebody tell them pigs that we ain't dumb, because I can take your life plus create one. You can't tell me none. That the power of God. Put Viagra on my watch, every hour is hard. And I'm around with my broad. Top back and we coasting. If it's white, it ain't right. That's wheat bread I'm toasting. If it's white, it ain't right. That's brown rice I'm eating. And everything plant-based. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm vegan. It's a real war and they killing us through the food you eat. But you too busy worried about the shoes on your feet. Bread bottom this, Burberry that, Gucci on your belt, Fendi on your hat. Standing in line for hours, just about the same OJ that came out in 1990. Let's talk about the old day, boys in the hood. Men into society, them were big pictures, but the bigger picture, that was little black boy were idolizing. Everybody wanted to be dope boy. Everybody wanted to be old dog until they spent the block like, oh boy, unload or murder your dog. I'ma teach. I'm just hoping it ain't too late for you. Nobody love you, but the graveyard gonna always have space for you. And it's gonna get worse if you don't get help. Cause if you don't get right, then you gonna get left. Shalom. Bars.
Shalom. That's what's cooking in our kitchen.
Welcome back. Like I said, if you haven't subscribed, don't be a damn fool. Don't be the last one. Tell a friend and tell another friend about it. Hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Trick Daddy Dollars. Make sure you follow me on Facebook. Make sure you follow everybody, Joey Crack. We
Want to know why?
Just so fly.
we done had Brandon Marshall on the show.
That's right.
We had CeeLo Green on the show. We had Randy Rucci on the show. We had Princess on the show. We had Rick Ross on the show. We got Joey Crack on the show now.
Oh, that's a fact.
And this the king, boy. He's the one that put the crown.
We got Joey Crack.
Listen, man, let me
You
tell you
right,
something.
crown
They
the
said
kings
Trick
around here.
Daddy show. Listen, there's certain men of respect that when they call out, you can't say no. Know what I'm saying?
New York
so when
City,
Trick Daddy Dollar holler at me, I show right up. ASAP. Cause you know what it and it's coming with a meal. You know this. I go anywhere for Trick. I go to the desert for Trick, but if I can show up here and get some Conch.
Conch.
I didn't even know what it was to Trick fed me Conch.
So you know they got Conch in Honduras, they got it in Cuba. Mm-hmm. They probably even got it in Puerto Rico. It's the shellfish. Like when you see the shell that people talking.
No,
that's
I know
exactly
all about Conch now.
Yeah,
I know all
about it. He did his homework now.
No,
hold on, you can't eat yet.
I'm an OG at this Conch now. This ain't new to me. We talking about 20 years ago. Trick was like, yo, you ever ate this? I was just so impressed that you have a guy that raps, #1 rapper in the game, know how to cook in the middle of the hood. He out there. I never seen no like that before.
Oh, it ain't over.
So this is a tradition that, like, at what point do we taste this, Trick?
We gonna let you lead in prayer.
Okay.
That's when we gonna taste this.
Yeah, we gonna pray over it. You can pray over
Inside or outside?
Right.
All right.
Outside.
All right, dear God, protect us, protect everybody out there. God bless everybody out there. Protect this food we about to eat, our families, everybody who's going through a tough time out there. Dear God, please bless them and forgive them for their sins. And thank you for this meal. Amen.
Amen. Now we can eat, Joe.
All right.
That's a little hot. It's right off the fire.
I like it hot.
Got your fork over there too.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie, this knocked the Joe Stone crab out the box, man. This that keep the lobster bisque. This right here, this right here, I ain't gonna lie. This incredible, Trick. No bullshit. Now watch you make it. A lot of these shows, these people don't know how to cook. No, they make this shit up. Assistants and shit. I watch you.
What you say your boy said? Why you put that green shit on there?
Yeah.
That's all they do.
Every time you make, we go to a restaurant, they throw some green shit on. He be like, fuck.
The garnishing. Fuck the garnishing.
The garnishing.
So you don't think we can get Trick in Poppy Steakhouse one day?
Oh, of course you can. Poppy, my man, though. He a good dude.
Okay.
I think you should go to Sylvia's in Harlem.
Ooh.
Trick Daddy on a Saturday or something, and you cook up in there. And it be that's the biggest soul food joint ever.
I've been to
in New York
20 times.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you cooking the Trick Daddy menu. Oh, boom, Miami 305, Dade County. Wanna know why? And we all up in there eating that shit. Harlem is in the Bronx. Everybody, set it up. I'll set it up. I'll set it up. So good. Holy.
We finna eat. I would like to thank y'all for coming out. Remember, whenever you in Miami, come by Sunday's Eatery, located in Miami Gardens, a block north of the stadium. I'm the Daddy Dollars, my man Fat Joe, my main man CO, and I got my part.
Ha ha.